Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another Kyle Winger video. And today I'm going to talk about something good and awesome for you guys. It's been something I really want to do for a little while, and it's been going over the news and the media all over the place. And now I actually want to talk about it on my channel. And it's about Spider-Man 3 mostly, and with Tom Holland and all that, and the rumors and the thoughts about Sinister Six coming into play. And I just want to talk about, like, yeah, I think I kind of agree on this, because, you know, I grew up with the old Spider-Man TV show. It always goes to my heart, the 90s show. So I've been seeing, like, all the famous remarks of, you know, all the villains in the past, like Dr. Octopus, Electro, Mysterio, Sandman, Vulture, Venom, Black Cat, and a few others I can name on the tip of my tongue at the moment, but it's just like, I mean, Luke Cage is actually one of, like, you know, Spider-Man's actually kind of friends, maybe. There's also Wolverine, too. But yeah, so we're on the lines of, like, a lot of people are saying it's actually is gonna happen. So we are gonna see the Sinister Six and Spider-Man 3, and there's a lot of rumors that the title for the next Spider-Man movie is gonna be Home, because apparently the sources from a lot of people is they got it from, you know, the guy that's actually making the movie. It is actually gonna have the title Home in it. But you know, as much as I love Spider-Man and the last two movies, they really need to change the title to something different. I don't know. I mean, it is Marvel's entitlement for the movie. It's just like, yeah. But yeah, anyways, it is going to be called as something Home in the name of the movie. So I've been seeing, like, a lot of videos and a lot of, like, you know, things on Facebook. It's like people are saying it might be called, like, Spider-Man Homefront, or Spider-Man War at Home, or Spider-Man Home Run, or whatever. But I don't know. I mean, they're all just too cliche. I mean, look at all the other Marvel movies they have done over the years. I mean, like, especially with, like, Iron Man and freaking Thor and some of the Avengers movies and yada yada yada. Black Panther, and Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, they always have these cool, like, names during the other, like, for example, like Endgame and Avengers and Thor Ragnarok and yada yada. I mean, they gotta change the titles for some of their Spider-Man movies. Like, it's been hinted a lot that Sinister Six is gonna show up, and Kraven the Hunter may or may not be may be the main villain of, you know, the Spider-Man movie. But yeah, it would be really cool if Kraven the Hunter did actually show up and be, you know, the main villain. Don't know if he's gonna be the leader of the Sinister Six, but it does. I did bring up a little page here on the Wikipedia, and it does say the you know, the leader of the Sinister Six is Dr. Octopus. So we haven't really seen Dr. Octopus since, you know, the Tobey Maguire movie of, you know, the second movie. You know, when he showed up in the first place many years ago. But I haven't really seen Dr. Octopus since then, so it'd be neat if Marvel would throw Doc Ock in there. I mean, we haven't seen Doc Ock in forever. I mean, it'd be kind of cool, but I don't know if they bought the rest of the rights from Sony to use Doc Ock. I'm not sure for certain, but it'd be cool if they do have the rights for Doc Ock, because it would make sense. It would make absolutely good sense to have Doc Ock in there, because it does say one of the lists here. I have another. I brought up another page with the Wikipedia here. It does say with the original Sinister Six group, it says Doc Ock as leader, Electro, Kraven the Hunter, Mysterio, Quentin Beck, Sandman, and Vulture. So we are going to be seeing Sandman as well, because we have heard rumors that Sandman is going to be in there, and being heard that John Cena might be playing it. Yeah, John Cena might be playing Sandman. Oh my god. And yeah, and there's Vulture, which was played by, what's his name? On the tip of my tongue, that was Far From Home. Sorry, you just put in the comments below. I just don't want to go looking it up in a moment. And then there's Electro, but we don't know if it's going to be Electro is going to be in there. I don't know if Marvel got that from Sony too, but it would be nice if they did. If not, then they're going to have to throw another villain in there. might be Scorpion. We did see Scorpion in the end of Far From Home. But the problem with that, it shows a couple other lists of more, Sinister Six members. There's Sinister Six 2, there's Sinister Six 3, there's a couple other different members of, the Sinister Six. But the first, the two other ones don't really have Scorpion in the name. There's Sinister Six 2 has, Doc Ock, it has Electro, has Hobgoblin, Mysterio, Sandman, and Vulture. And then with the Sinister Six 3, there's Doc Ock, Electro, Gog, Hobgoblin, Mysterio, and Vulture. And there's another one called the Sinister Six 4. It's actually called the Sinister 7. And it has the Hobgoblin has the leader, Beetle, Electro, Mysterio, Scorpion, Shocker, and Vulture. Now, I don't know if they're going to go with calling it with the Sinister 7. Although Marvel has the tendency to change a lot of things from the comics to the movies, so they could change it up a bit more, maybe. But I don't know for sure. A lot of people are saying it's going to be the Sinister Six, just the Sinister Six. So they could switch around some of the villains around to fit with the movie. Don't know if we're going to be getting Electro or Doc Ock, but we are going to be getting the Sandman, Vulture, Mysterio, maybe Kraven the Hunter. We might be getting Kraven the Hunter because we've been speculating. A lot of people saying he might be getting thrown in there, but we don't know about Electro or Doc Ock. That's the only thing I'm curious about. They might have him, they might not have him. Don't know for sure, but yeah. But anyways, let's just get straight to the point here. So yeah, I would love to see if they're going to be doing more Spider-Man movies in the future. I would love to see if because apparently one of the lists here, Venom does actually end up being part of the Sinister Six, and it'd be kind of cool to see him in there. I mean, I know Sony has the rights for Venom, and I know they're working on Venom 2 right now, but it would be kind of cool to throw Venom in there with the MCU, because I said it in the past, I really want to see a Web of Shadows movie based with Tom Holland. I think it would be kind of cool, it would be awesome, and I think they could totally pull it off, because in that game, you can Peter actually teams up with S.H.I.E.L.D., Black Widow actually helps him, but Black Widow's actually gone in the MCU, so I don't know how they're going to bring her back in a way. Vulture actually helps with Peter, a few other villains, and Moon Knight's actually in there too, and I heard that Moon Knight is actually going to be in the works for a movie, and apparently Keanu Reeves might be in it too. Keanu Reeves might be Moon Knight. Yeah. But yeah, basically, I'm going to like the fact that they're going to be throwing a whole bunch of villains in the movie, and I don't know what's going to happen specifically, like, right during the Spider-Man 3, but I actually did like the fact they brought back J. Jonah Jameson. God, he's old. Oh my god. Marvel tends to surprise us a lot. I mean, as soon as I saw him at the end of Far From Home when I went to see them in theaters, I was like, oh god, they got him back. Oh. But the one thing I am curious about is how is Peter going to survive through New York? I mean, now him and Aunt May are going to be at risk. I mean, now the enemies know who his real identity is, and they're going to know where to attack who he cares and loves about. Mary Jane, or not really Mary Jane, because her name is actually a different name, but MJ, probably some of his friends from school, and possibly his best friend Ned. There's another thing too. I've been thinking about this for the last couple of days. I wonder when they're gonna throw in the Green Goblin and the Hobgoblin, but aka maybe Harry Osborn, because basically in the other movies, Harry Osborn is actually Spider-Man's one of his best friends, and I'm speculating that maybe he is still probably friends with Harry Osborn, but they actually haven't really mentioned it in the movies. but maybe they're actually maybe thinking of a plan how they're gonna throw him in there. Maybe Tom Holland's Spider-Man is still friends with Harry, but they threw him on the side. But it's like, okay, we're gonna throw Harry somewhere where we're not gonna bring him into the screen for a little while. Or I don't know if they actually have the rights for Harry Osborn and the Green Goblin yet from Sony, but they should really like buy other characters back from Sony, because we want to make this MCU big. I mean, we need it like bigger. We need a lot more villains and heroes. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need all the superheroes in one movie. Because I heard a long time ago that Kevin Feige wants to do like not really Kevin Feige, but mostly Kevin Feige wants to do like an Avengers versus X-Men kind of a movie, and that actually kind of cool in a way. But for seriousness, I'm kind of excited until Spider-Man 3 may come out. I don't know when for sure, but it's still in the works. Tom Holland is still working on a couple other movies like Uncharted, and I think he's working on another one with somewhere beyond the sea. But yeah, I can't really wait. There's really not a lot of information about the rumors for Sinister Six, but I would really like to see Doc Ock again in Electro. But there might replace one of those guys as, Scorpion, and who else? Maybe, probably somebody. I don't know. I bet they're going to figure out a good story and how Peter's going to try to survive throughout New York, trying not to get killed by, the Sinister Six. And I just can't wait. So I guess that concludes my video, and thank you guys for watching. If you guys want to keep up with more information about Spider-Man 3 and about the Sinister Six, and when the movie's going to be coming out, I would love to get more information. I'm going to look it up a lot more, and yeah, so nothing really else I could see about that. It's a Sinister Six and Spider-Man's PS4. Yeah, there's not really a lot of information about it yet, but I don't know. But anyways, if you guys want me to keep up with more information about the next Spider-Man movie, I will, and I will be sure to find all the information I can and do it for my next video. So I just want to talk about the Sinister Six because I really like the fact they're going to be bringing in like a whole bunch of villains in one movie just to battle one spider. Poor Peter Parker. But I like to see how they're going to bring back Mysterio. That's one thing. I'm speculating that, I haven't really mentioned it yet, but I'm speculating that Mysterio actually didn't die. He actually probably faked his death. I don't remember what the serum is called, but maybe when Peter was trying to get to him, like throwing down all those rumble, making a whole bunch of dust. I wonder if Quentin Beck was actually able to have to inject that serum that actually slows down his heart to this point where it can't be read. I think he probably did that. That's probably because why Edith couldn't really sense. Not sense, but Edith was like, okay, Edith, is he dead? What is he? It's like, yes, he's dead, Peter. So I think that's probably what Mysterio did. He probably had that one. I don't remember what the serum's called, but he probably used that to fake his death, so he probably died. And when what's his name? The Tinkerer that actually helped, Mysterio create the illusions. Made that little video for him to expose Peter. So, yeah, there's really nothing else I want to talk about, but I'll find more information about the fact, and I'm sure to talk about it in the next video. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on another comedy show. Don't know what I want to talk about next, but I think I'm going to do another video sometime maybe during this week. I'm going to be playing probably Halo 3 ODST. They recently just added it on the Halo collection on Steam, so I'll probably do a little Let's Play video for that. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for that. And wherever you guys are in the world, good morning, good night, and good afternoon, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. So, stay safe, wash your hands, and yeah. It's Spidey out.